Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto and finance. There's literally something new happening every single day at this rate. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, there's a lot to get through. We've got obviously updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. We've got Coinbase now being sued, being issued a Wells notice, obviously by the SEC and Gary Gensler, now going after some crypto projects, which is not good. And obviously we've got the Fed raising interest rates, now another 25 basis points, which again is going to hurt a lot of families and businesses and basically the whole economy in the United States, which again is not good, ladies and gentlemen. I believe there was a lot of people betting on him pausing them because of all the banking crisis, or pausing those rates. That did not happen. Anyway, and also some crazy bets going on in crypto in general with Bitcoin and Shiba Inu, believe it or not. So we're going to go through everything. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's get straight into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that. All right, so please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the good stuff is out of the way. Now we're going to get into the really juicy stuff. Let's go to the community tab. And yes, I'm digging this cap at the moment. I haven't worn it in years. But anyway, we've got 6 Ethereum altcoins targeted specifically by the SEC ahead of their the Coinbase Wells notice, which is basically them saying that we're going to be suing you guys. We're looking into you now really, really heavily. So we've got AMP. I am invested in AMP. LCX. We've got Power Ledger. That one I do not hold. Rally. We've got XYO, one crypto that I'm very, very bullish on. And obviously Derivia DAO, DDX. So that is not good, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing I just want to point out is, why is Ethereum not on this list? Very, very interesting, isn't it? And again, these were the altcoins up in my portfolio. We had DAG, we had XYO, which was pumping up today. And of course, Cathie Wood doing some insane Bitcoin price predictions again. This was yesterday, but $1.48 million. There is a breakdown of basically a bullish case and a bearish case. It's going to be very interesting. So we'll get through all of that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to Coinspot. Now, this is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. There is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, do your own research with this stuff. Now, all the prices are in Australian dollars and everything else is set to US dollars, because I'm catering for everybody around the world and my Aussie fans. Now, we've got Bitcoin sitting at 41,000, down 2.86%, which is not too bad. It's still holding above 40K. I'm not too worried about it. Obviously, this happens all the time. This will be back up at least 3 or 4, if not 10% for some of these altcoins tomorrow. This is what happens. So there could be a good trading opportunity, not financial advice. But anyway, Ethereum's at 2,600. Got XRP at 65 cents, down 8.31%. Now, again, I just want to point out that whole insane candle rise that we all saw, the other day was just like unbelievable. That will happen again. This is what I'm saying. And again, Ripple is fighting for all of crypto in the United States, literally, and against Gary Gensler's insane, gross overreach, which is crazy. But anyway, 65 cents, incredibly cheap. You've got Sol at $33. DOT is at $9.34. You've got Link at $11. XLM is at 13 cents. Aptos is up 7.23%, which is nice, $19. Lido DAO, 1.18. I did have a bot in that, but not anymore. But anyway, let's move on. We've got Hedera at 9 cents as well. VeChain, 3 cents. Stacks has flipped Algo there, up 8% to $1.79. I do have a bot set up in the Patreon for that one. You've got Algo as well, 32 cents. Quant is at 191, down 3.26. Scrolling down some other favorites. CFX, that is a new addition in my portfolio. That is down 1.98 to 59 cents. Axie's at $12. You've got Neo at $18 as well. Keep scrolling down here. AGIX, all right, Singularity NET up 6.70%, which is nice, 75 cents. IOTA's at 32 cents, and of course XDC still sitting at 6 cents, which is quite good because, again, it's been hovering around that 4 cents for a long time. So again, Sinfin, XDC, very, very bullish. Casper as well, 5 cents, very undervalued gem. Now, let's go to Crypto Bubbles, and yes, before I do, I got the Wall Street Bull Patreon link below, guys. I love talking with this community. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, which I'm looking at on my second screen as we speak right now. Gains of 136%. One with Chili's at 392%, Aptos 117. We've got CFX as well, 214, which is nice. BNB 50%. We've got Ethereum, one that I started literally 48 hours ago. I put a video up in the Patreon about that, how to set it all up. 24% I'm up on that, which is really nice as well. And one that I started yesterday, I'm up 9%. So very, very bullish, and it's no BS. This is stuff that I'm personally doing that makes me money. And again, I put up all the news as well before I go live on the channel. And most importantly for me is my dividend investing, which I've been doing since basically day one from starting my channel. Again, I put up all my investments that I buy every single week. I dollar cost average, and the dividends coming in from those, obviously traditional investments, dividend stocks. Very, very bullish community, and I love talking with everyone in there directly. Join up, link is below. Now, obviously, Crypto Bubbles, we've got HEX. Every time the market comes down, HEX goes up. Have you noticed that? I don't know, man. It's a very strange thing, but 12 cents right now for HEX. I'm not invested in it, but still, you can't go past these incredible gains. But 24% on the day, 53% on the week, and 82% on the month. That's really nice. Aptos, again, I do have a bot set up with this one, and I'm up 117% on it, which is really nice. $12.92 right here, 8.3% on the day, 5.2% on the week. It's still up 65% on the year. I'm glad to be trading that. Anyway, Singularity NET, 7% on the day, 8.3% on the week, and 25% on the month. Still up 218% on the year, which is absolutely wild. There are still incredible buying opportunities. We are still early. Okay, we are very early in this space. This is the accumulation phase before a massive bull market that I believe is going to be coming. And honestly, this is not the first time I've heard this. I've heard massive institutional investors. Now, Goldman Sachs has come out and said the same thing, but we'll get to that in a second. But we have the Federal Reserve raising interest rates again by 25 basis points despite the banking turmoil. A lot of people in the economic or the financial world were, sort of predicting or, anticipating he may pause interest rate rises given the fact that there's so much happening with the banks and collapsing. But that wasn't the case. So 25 basis points, at least it wasn't 50, but 25 basis points on $1 million mortgage does hurt. It really does. And it's the same here in Australia. It's devastating. But the Federal Reserve decided to raise interest rates again, bringing them to 4.75% to 5% range, which is pretty high. I mean, it really is, guys. This hasn't been up for a long time as far as I'm aware, basically from the early 2000s anyway, so it's crazy. And the Federal Reserve has raised it again. The Fed rates go from 4.75 to 5. The Fed's decision comes shortly after the second biggest banking failure in US history. Something's got to be planned here, guys. They are trying to collapse the system to restart it, in my opinion. Sorry, my shoes are just getting annoying. I think that something is going to happen here. I just think there's a major, major transition occurring. And we'll keep an eye on this because I don't know where it's going to go, but I've got a strong feeling that it's moving all to the blockchain and pushing for CBDCs, which I do not like at all. And look at this. Who is Balajee? Is that how you say his name? Anyway, and why should we care about his $1 million Bitcoin prediction, which is just crazy? But on Friday, a man who wields considerable influence in the tech and crypto worlds just made a jaw-dropping bet of $2 million US that Bitcoin would skyrocket from the mid-20,000s range to $1 million per coin within 90 days. That is legit. That is going ahead. With this wager setting tongues wagging right here, the question on the lips of everyone outside of Silicon Valley Club is who exactly is he? And basically, he's known for Twitter, has a resume that could be a model for a tech and crypto industries. He's an angel investor, tech founder, and best-selling author of the Network State, in which he argues that technology will usher in the nation-state era. End of a nation-state era. His experience spans from being a crypto CTO of Coinbase and general partner of venture firm Andreessen Horowitz right now, and to co-founding several companies that were later acquired. Srinvasan right here. can't say his name, but is hailed as a polymath with degrees in electrical and chemical engineering and Stanford University, who is penchant right here for seeing the forest for the trees, which is absolutely wild. My screen just keeps flickering here, guys. Sorry about that. It's really annoying. I don't know why. Maybe it's overheating because I've kept it on for like a week. Anyway, moving on. So that Bitcoin bet is on $2 million. What do you think about that? Do you think it will hit $1 million? Now, obviously, XRP making news on CNBC. They don't really post much about it, to be honest, on the actual show. But the crypto jumps as investors hope Ripple will win against the legal battle with the SEC. And the crypto, obviously, that closely associated with Ripple surged over 11% on Wednesday as investors grew hopeful the firm would win its legal battle with the SEC. I hope it does. Monica Long, president of Ripple, told CNBC on Wednesday she is very hopeful about achieving a positive resolution to the SEC case, with an outcome expected sometime this year. And the SEC accuses Ripple again of breaching US securities laws, which is absolute BS. And the token was worth around 45 cents at about 8 a.m. Eastern Time, according to the data from CoinGecko, up over 11% in the last 24 hours. It was earlier trading as much as 20%. This is nothing compared to what is coming, ladies and gentlemen. It was great to see it, but it's nothing compared to what's coming. If this goes in Ripple's favor, which I'm pretty sure it will and very confident, you can expect that same thing on the candles, guys, to go parabolic. It's going to go crazy. Messari CEO backs Ripple to beat SEC despite being a former critic of it, which, again, there's a lot of people that hate him, to be honest. But American blockchain payments firm Ripple Labs just got a new supporter from the person of Messari, co-founder Ryan Selks, right here, taken to his favorite communication channel, Twitter. And Selks basically said that despite his prior criticism of Ripple of various reasons, he wants the firm to win against the US SEC in its ongoing lawsuit. And overreaching, one, aligning with other vocal critics that have been against the market regulator for obviously going after crypto firms. Citing a thread from Messari, Selks said owing to availability of demand, XRP ledgers should be afforded the opportunity to compete fairly on digital payments infra globally. I agree. Anyway, so that's good to see he's getting support there. Now, this is interesting right here, but former Goldman Sachs executive, Bitcoin price could rise to $50,000 amidst the financial crisis, which again, Raoul Pal, I'm big on obviously what he says. I think it's great. And again, the price of the flagship crypto could surge to $50,000 amidst the widespread financial crisis as short sellers fall and fail, obviously, and the crypto gains greater mainstream acceptance. That's incredible. But according to Raoul Pal, obviously Real Vision, great channel, and former Goldman Sachs executives who, during an interview with Anthony Pomp, that is a great interview, it's 1 hour long, go watch it, noted that Bitcoin could surge nearly 80% from its current levels in less than a year to 50,000 as short squeezes occur. What do you think about that? I think it's definitely possible. Now, this is crazy, but again, this all came out earlier this morning. But 6 Ethereum altcoins targeted by the SEC in the Wells notice, and this is full on. But obviously, the SEC has specifically targeted several Ethereum-based altcoins on Coinbase before sending today's Wells notice to the leading crypto exchange. Back in June, it is an insider trading case against former Coinbase employee, and the SEC called out 9 crypto assets that believes are securities, and 6 of those assets remain on the exchange today. And obviously, I've highlighted that, but you've got AMP, LCX, Power Ledger, Rally, XYO, which I'm bullish on, I do hold, and DDX right here. And at the time, Coinbase strongly rejected the claim that the above crypto assets are securities, citing its rigorous and SEC reviewed the process for determining which assets are listed on Coinbase, on the exchange. Today, the SEC sent a Wells notice to Coinbase asserting the agency has made preliminary determination that recommends the agency file enforcement action against Coinbase. And Coinbase says the notice targets an undefined portion of its listed digital assets, as well as the company's staking service, Coinbase Earn, its institutional arm, Coinbase Prime, and its non-custodial Coinbase Wallet. The exchange says it welcomes the opportunity to defend its products in court if need be, and notes it continues to operate as usual on all fronts. Whoa. They're just going crazy. And of course, another one here, guys. The SEC has sued Justin Sun and 8 celebrities, including Akon, Neo, for fraud, which is full on. And again, Justin Sun is 3 of his companies, Tron Foundation, BitTorrent Foundation, and Rainberry Inc., have been charged by the SEC today for unregistered offer and tokens of crypto securities, Tron and BitTorrent, BTT. I do hold those. And on an official press release published on March 22nd, the SEC alleges that Sun and his companies sold TRX and BTT as investments through multiple unregistered bounty programs. They are really going after it. And guys, yes, they went after celebrities as well, such as Jake Paul. You've got Soulja Boy, Austin Manhone right here. You've got Michelle Kendrick Lust. You've got Lil Yachty, Neo, Akon. Not that I'm a fan of Akon, man. Like, all right, man, I don't hate the guy, but I just don't like his music, to be honest. And they're all being sued. They're all got millions anyway, guys. They'll end up settling with them just to get money. John Lennon's son makes a Bitcoin statement right here, which, again, I'm very bullish on the Beatles, obviously being a rock and roller right here. But John Lennon's son makes a statement here following this tweet right here. It is sad but true. Entropy cannot be reversed in the poor old dollar now, to which John Lennon replied that at this point, only Bitcoin can save us all. So basically, Sean Lennon right here, big fan of the Beatles, obviously, but his views on the future of the new digital economy often resemble those of Michael Saylor, who was known for having extremely positive vision of Bitcoin. Anyway, guys, moving on, let's go to CryptoMeter.io and see where the money has been flowing today. We've got Solana, we've got Near Protocol, Bitcoin, we've got Monero, Aptos, we've got, obviously, Ethereum, Matic and Lido DAO. There you go. Let's go to Twitter and see what is happening on here. And yes, there is a lot happening because of the Fed and the SEC. And I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on Twitter. That would be incredible. I am going to give this away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. That is the bull ring. You've got Hong Kong basically to allow Bitcoin ETFs for retail investors. There is still an incredible time, but once all of these institutions and global banks around the world start offering crypto, things are going to get pretty wild in terms of price of everything. And of course, you've got Brian Armstrong putting out a thread today. Coinbase received a Wells notice from the SEC focused on staking and asset listings. A Wells notice is typically precedes an enforcement action. There you go. Johnny Deaton right here. When you read this coupled with the conduct of the SEC and Ripple case, must come to the conclusion that the SEC as an institution is a complete and utter disgrace. Complete, I should say. And I'm not surprised considering 9 months ago I said the SEC would do this, but I'm angered and saddened. That's the truth. You've got Shiba Inu getting listed by this Japanese crypto exchange, which is absolutely wild. There is a bullish interview here with Johnny Deaton, but I want to get through everything as quickly as I can. Veracity, very bullish on VRA, guys. The staking on their wallet is obviously extended till March 31st. I'm using staking on Coinspot anyway. Kathy Wood's Bitcoin predictions right here. The bull case is $1.48 million. Base case is $682,000, and the bear case $258,000. I'd be happy with that. And of course, we've got the Fear and Greed Index sitting at 57 right now, so we're still there. And again, the SEC again with the whole lawsuit against Coinbase, which will be huge. And let's go here, guys. This is basically the QFS financial system in a nutshell. Ripple, Stellar, XDC, Algorand, and IOTA, the banking coins, all working with the Bank of International Settlements. ISO 20022 has gone live, or 20022, whatever you want to call it. The World Bank right here. And of course, SWIFT, which is all using this. And again, SEC going after Justin Sun of Tron, and Jeremy Hogan putting his 2 cents, which is a legend. But the SEC is not an independent agency making rules based on law, but a political enforcement arm of the administration and its views. Only the courts can save us now. Truth. And SEC sends Coinbase the Wells notice, and we've got Johnny Deaton right here. Have a quick listen to this.
Or another exchange. Liz, I went on record to say I believe Gary Gensler is going to sue an exchange, whether it's Coinbase or Binance or another exchange in the United States by the end of the year.
That was last year. Unbelievable. Moving on, guys. Yes, this is incredible. Patek Philippe sells for $5.8 million, which is insane. You've got, again, the XRP legal battle boiling up here, guys. Several insiders in the banking sector scoop up shares during spreading crisis. Could be a good buying opportunity, not financial advice. Janet Yellen basically confirming today as well in the news that only some depositors will get their money covered by the government. And obviously, you know, those people that hold shares and bonds have been practically wiped out, which is devastating. And of course, you've got Jake Paul for illegal promotion of cryptocurrencies tied to Tron founder Justin Sun. It's going to be very interesting, but a scramble by troubled US lender First Republic Bank to secure capital infusion kept worries about the broader banking sector right here alive as authorities considered steps to further strengthen financial stability. And yes, you have Fed power putting up those rates again, another 25 basis points, which is not good. Now, if we go to the total crypto market cap, we have 1.1 trillion at the moment. Great buying opportunity for me anyway. I'm going to be dollar cost averaging today. $69 billion in volume, 46% BTC, 18% Ethereum. Can't wait to that be flipped by XRP. This has gone up to 23,000 cryptocurrencies, which is interesting. Again, there are only a few gainers: AGIX, Constellation, DAG, CKB, OMI, which is interesting. I haven't looked in that for a while. XYO and Gas, which I get paid from holding NEO. And the banking coins are where my real focus is at, because this is where the real money is going, ladies and gentlemen. Ethereum, XRP, ADA, AVAX, Chainlink, XLM, Hedera, Algorand, Quant, IOTA, XDC, Casper, LCX, which is apparently now a security. It's going to be interesting. And Nexro, which I do need to add on to this. But guys, my focus is XRP. There is still time in this because, again, I really do believe something very big is going to be coming out of this lawsuit. And someone probably knows something. You have to think, why would it pump up like this out of nowhere? Something must have been said. I don't know exactly why. Someone has to know something. An insider knows what's happened in this case. Maybe there is a settlement that's taken place and it hasn't been released. But anyway, we'll see what happens. It's up 17% still in 7 days. Very bullish. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Make sure you join the Patreon linked below. I'll speak to everyone in the community tab and the comments. And please follow me on social media. Instagram, please check the username. I'm still getting dozens of direct messages about fake accounts on Instagram and TikTok. If it's not linked below, and check the username as per my below video right here, it's not me. All right, stay safe, guys. I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.